Good morning, everybody. Just checking all the sound. That's fine. How is everybody today? We're back in cozy caravan with our little queen. Oh, God. I have had the most busy 2 days off I have ever had, and I'm exhausted. Oh, God, it's a market day. Have we done? And I don't think we've made any money for like days and days. What were we doing? Why were we here? Who am I? I've done that. Okay, I think I figured this one out. So, I ended up having to look on the... Is there anything over here? I ended up having to look on the forums because I was like, is Jean-Claude broken or something? Because I still hadn't got given the quest. It looks like it might be somebody inside something. So we're going to go have a look. But I hope everybody had a good couple of days. My days have been very eventful. What happened on Tuesday? Something happened on Tuesday. That's why I wasn't streaming. What happened on Tuesday? Why wasn't I here Tuesday? Oh, I was looking after my nephew. Sorry. And then I ended up looking after the other nephew too. Because I did. And then yesterday I ended up having to go to the... Well, I was already going for an appointment, so that was fine. And then ended up having to pick him up again from school. So, Ploo has just been very busy. There was no rest for Ploo. There's no rest for the wicked, remember? The wicked doesn't get rest. Why are there like apples everywhere? Is the raccoon boy here? Because there's like trash everywhere. But everything went well yesterday. It was good. But at this point, I need a break from my break. But there he is. Because I'm exhausted. My break was so eventful, I don't feel I'm rested at all. Right, we need to pick this up. No, any more down here? I love how you run. Wee, 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 wee. We're back with Cozy Caravan. Because I really love this game. And then we got Cozy Caravan all next week. And next week's another wiggly one, I'm afraid. Although next week should be too bad. I think the only day I won't be doing anything will be Friday. So next week should be fine. You're not going to give me a gift? Fine. I think he might give you a gift if it's the first time you've done it in that area. And of course I don't remember where I've done it and where I haven't because my brain. Once I shut down stuff at the end of the day, the brain just stops, okay? But yeah, we got next Friday. I won't be streaming. Do I need any more wheat? Oh, that's right. I've also got wheat at the... So the windmill's like, if you give me a single wheat, I'll make you some flour. And it's so much quicker than doing it yourself. Except it's not. Because I then have to go back and get it. So if anything, it's actually more inconvenient than just doing it myself. And I'm aware it's a market day and we should probably be selling stuff. Sorry, I had to wipe my eye. I do like the idea that you don't have to do anything. Whoa, Bubba. Bubba. Let's wait until we're up in the road before putting the pedal to the metal. It's the little frog. It's Mikey. Why is Mikey selling his brother's stuff? Isn't he just like pizza? What is this? With honey. Right, we need to talk to somebody in the onion field. Is it you? Hello? Someone in the onion field. Can I get in the... Is it you? Someone in the onion... Can I get in the onion field? Oh, is it her? No. Oh, it could be her. Winnie? Yep, I found her. I found her! Hi there, we're helping Ellie with her stew. Ah, I'd always eat Dolly's stew at the Whizz Bang Fair. Always had a distinct sweet note, tasted like molasses for me. But some folks thought it was just sugar. You should ask Miss Strudel at Sweetness Way, she'll know for sure. Okay, that should do it. Barry's farm for tomatoes, we've already done that. Miss Strudel's farm for something sweet and the herbs. Time to get going. Okay. 5 seconds. Oh, sorry, I had to sneeze. It was really loud. Okay, she's like, thanks for helping me. And I'm like, bye. Right, so we need to go to Sweetness Way. Oh, that's not far. Do you want to sell stuff today? What do they want? Fabric or... I think that might be pumpkin soup. Come on, Bubba, I don't care. Bubba, we got stuff to do. We make enough money waving at people that I'm really not that fussed in selling stuff. I guess it might get harder as time goes on. So I think I need 5 coins to buy the ability to float. And I'm not sure if the rest of it might just be cosmetic, so I'm not that fussed. Oh, and like improving stuff. Who are you? I don't need to go to Crocus Gully. I can't remember who she said to talk to. You've lost your bumblebees, haven't you? Oh my gosh, you've lost your bumblebees. Got any plans today? Big plans! Remember to chop with love. A delicate hand is the key. No, you can't get a lift to Crocus Gully. Look, Babs, got stuff to do, man. We got stuff and things to do. You've lost your bumblebees. Again. Right, at this point, it's starting to get that maybe you shouldn't be trusted. Targ has a 30 watch streak. Huge. Oh, I see you. Oh, I remember. Yeah, you go that way. Oh. No, no, no. No. Come on, you little bumblebutt. 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 One. Right, where's the other one? I hear you. I hear you rolling. Yeah, you get back up there. Oh, this is so much easier now you can chase after him. Yeah, you get up there. Where's the other one? He's got to be on the other side. So we needed to talk to somebody. Oh, about the sugar. Okay. Oh, there's another bumblebutt. 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 Get your butt over there. Come on, little bumblebutt. Oh no, my apples are running out. It's okay. Go on. Go on. Go on. Thank you, Bogart. Oh, we found something. And I can have it. Ooh, lemon tart. I love lemon tart. I can't eat it, but I do like it. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll be able to eat it again. Right, I'm going to take the sugar because it's free. Free? It's free? That's mine? Right, I think it's this lady. Miss Strudel. Well, if it isn't Ploo, I've been expecting you. Heard Ellie's not having much luck recreating, not reacting, to Dolly's stew. Has she added a whole sugarcane stalk? Dolly never added it either until this one day when I was helping her in her kitchen. I slipped on one of Barry's tomatoes and dropped a whole stalk right into the pot. I tell you, that's how Dolly's Whizz Bang Fair stew got famous. Head on through, grab a few stalks, you dump one straight in the pot, it'll taste like Dolly's in no time. I'm really hoping that we can get most of the ones. Oh yeah, that's right. Not allowed to mix them. I guess that makes sense. I want none of my inferior sugar. My sugar is just as good as your sugar. Oh. God, I love how cute this game is. It's such a nice game. I think if you had like endless hours, you could put a lot of time in. I thought she was asking me on a date when she was like, are you free tomorrow? And I'm like, oh, maybe. We'll have more picking fees. She just wants me to come back and pick stuff. Fine. It's all right. Right, now we need to go back. Because we've got the tomatoes, we've got the herbs, and now we've got the sugar. So we can go and finish this quest. No, you can't get a lift to Croker's Gully because I'm not going there. I bet Bubba's like, we are never selling anything. Nope, we never do. We are a guild quest. We quest, we do not sell. We should be selling. We probably should be selling. Right. Bubba, you stay here. I know you want to do a market, Bubba. I don't want to do a market, Bubba. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. Where is she? She's up here. Ploo, was your stew investigation a success? Yep. Wrote it all down for you. Oh, whisper to the pot. A whisper to the pot. I was yelling at it by the 4th attempt, so no wonder it had no magic. You know what? I've attempted this so many times I'm all stewed out. But I reckon if I taste it instead of cooking it, I'll know straight away if the magic is back. Would you like us to make it for you? Oh my god, thank you. I can't wait to taste it. Here's my recipe for you. I've added the missing magic as well. Grandma Dolly's stew. Let's make Grandma Dolly proud. Don't mind me, you got to get in the back. Right. There it is. Right, we need a sugar cane, a chopped potato, a chopped tomato, and a herb. So we need a sugar cane, a tomato. Did we eat all the potatoes? No, we got the potato. And an herb. Sugar cane, tomato, potato, herb. Where is my herbs? Oh, there they are. So it's fine. Found them. Right. We need to chop potato. Chop. Chop. Minding the fingers. Let's not lose fingers. That's quite a largely chopped potato. Chopped tomato. Chop. Chop. I like how you slice it like bread. That is a thickly chopped tomato. That's for if you're like a really succulent... Is there a guild for hoarders? I'd like to join that one. I think it's just me. Grandma Dolly... What is that? Oh, roast potatoes. Oh no, I've got stir. Stir. Good morning, Jodes. I hope you are doing well. Sorry, good evening, Jodes. I hope you're doing well. I think we're just called the loot gremlins at this point, Jodes. We made Grandma stew. I don't need to inspect the recipe. I need it to leave now. Unpin that. Exit. I made your soup. I made Grandma soup. I'm so much better than you because I make Grandma soup. Oh? Oh my god. Now that's the magic smell I remember wafting from Grandma Dolly's kitchen. And the taste? Oh, it's stupendous. The magic is back. Hi, Ploo. Hi, everyone. The magic is back. Thank you. Thank you. It'll be a smash hit at this year's Whizz Bang Fair. I'll save you a bowl at our stand. Yeah, you will. Now, for good reason. Hello. Oh, everybody will wave at me. I demand everybody waves at me. I've got things I need to do. Oh, I've already waved at you. Wave at me. Oh, wait a minute. Don't I... Oh, I've got something for him. I've got the recipe, haven't I? We got the recipe to give it back to him because we earned whatever the other dude's name was. He was like, fine, give it to him. I don't care. Oh, we've got a delivery for Gilligan as well. The corn chowder recipe. We need to go to Basselbrook to give it back to Gilligan. I am not, however, getting him Flossie. I literally don't care. My dear friend, is that what I think it is? The recipe? Magnifique! I knew you could do it. Let's see. This is it. La corn chowder recipe. I'm glad we could help. And Jean-Claude said the recipe was all yours to do what you wanted. Really? Well, you must have impressed my brother. And as thanks for your help, I will share our family recipe with you. This will help in my journey to better appreciate the onion. A corn chowder is bland without them. Perhaps I should also add just a touch of carrot. You need to stop, sir. You're addicted. No, it does not need it. I do not need it. Do you know when you're like, I don't believe him. He's like addicted to the carrots. Hello, my friend. Clanberry has the best fish, but the real gem of that place is Oki's Gnocchi. Oki's Gnocchi. Best spaghetti marinara I have ever tasted. I love a good marinara. Right, there are more quests here. It's still blue, which implies that there's probably somebody else with a quest. Right. Do you have a quest? Oh my god, it's you. Is it Jimothy again? It's Jimothy, isn't it? Hello, Jimothy.
Hey, partner in crime, still laughing at Hershey's Wild Goose Chase. We'll have to think of a good prank to get him back. I heard Diggy was down at Dolly's in Spence looking for some protective gloves.
Okay, he doesn't. So it's still blue, which normally means that there's a quest somewhere. Oh, we've just talked to 3 of them. Let's talk to Ellie again. Unless there's someone new here. Oh, it's you. I guess I should say hi. Jeez, I love these begurks. Every time Bird goes on holiday, they just own me. What mean begurks. Is it these two? This two. Do you know what I love is that they've gone on a date and he's just slept all the time. And she's like, this is fine. Baby girl has some standards. I mean, he might work a really hard job. We don't know. We can't judge. But it does seem like every time I come, he's asleep. And she's just like, here I am. It's me again on my date. Been fast asleep again. Sorry, I just had a thought. Let's have a look in here. The gate's in the way. Is there any people I can talk to in here? No. I don't really need any of these. Sorry, I don't care. Bye. Bye, Pepper. It definitely... it could be because I'm here, maybe? I don't know. I've talked to everyone. Let's go. Right, next quest. See, this also has a blue one. There's Basil, but maybe blue just means bigger towns. Yeah, maybe blue just means bigger towns. Because I guess in comparison to like this one is a bigger town. And Stony Bridge is a big town. Clanberry's a big town. Although I would say Lugo Largo is also quite big. Anyway, so if we've done everything on this side, we do need to go get Gilligan. So we should probably head towards Basselbrook. Where are we? So we'll turn around. Let's go back up to the milk. Let's go get some more milk. No, Rigby. Rigby, my sweet boy. We can do it, Rigby. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. We only slightly touched their roof. This is fine. It's all right. We're through. We're through. Everyone's okay. There will be a shorter stream today because I have another appointment. So normally what happens when I need to go talk to the appointment... Oh, we could take that guy to Crocus Gully, couldn't we, for more money? It's fine. So I have quite a lot of things that I need to sort appointments for. One of them yesterday is one that I have every year, so that's not a surprise. Is there another dude or is he gone? No, he's actually gone. Okay, never mind. It's fine. It does look like a wonderful place to set up a market, but it's not happening. So I needed to order some tablets, but unfortunately, most of them are fine, but one of them, they don't add onto my normal prescription and I have to ring them up directly and have an appointment. So normally it takes 2 weeks. So when I rang them up after stream on Monday, they were like, was it Monday or Tuesday? And they were like, yeah, that's fine. Just, do you want to come in now? And I was like, no. They're like, oh, you can come in do you want to come in this day? And I was like, sure, what? Yeah, and they're like, this time. And I was like, okay. So I need to go. We didn't even check if there was any milk. So I have another appointment today at 12:20. So Targ's got to take me. Good morning, Phoenix. How are you today? Are we playing hide and seek? Go. Where will he be? He will be hiding somewhere. I'm gonna find you, a little foxy boy. Do-do-do. There's only one milk here. Also, FYI, I can't find him. Oh my goodness, we've lost him. Well, that's a shame. Sucks to be him, I guess. I think it's Luca. Is it Luca? Oh, he's over there hiding in a barrel. It's fine. There was also only one milk. Right, we need to... Good morning, everybody. Ploo is here. Ploo is in the house. Wave at me. I need your love. I see him. He's over there. I need your love. Give me your love. Your love buys me trinkets and I need it. Right, I'm going to deliver the milk. Right, everybody. Pink milkshake now. Sorry, that was a little bit forceful. That's a good girl. Have your milkshake. Does anyone want chocolate? This person wants chocolate. This one is for you. Give me your cup and I need another pink one. Someone's just said bugger. That was kind of weird. This one's for you. No, we want a normal one. Yeah, put that in there, put that in there, put that in there. This one is for you, and this one is for you, and this one is going to be for you. This one is yours, and this one is mine, and I'm gonna pop this in there. I think you need a pink one, a pink one. Everybody's got dirty glasses. I gave him a dirty glass. Wow, he doesn't want anything now. Oh, Luca's getting irritated because I haven't got to go find him. Oh, sorry, Luca. Some of us have got things to do. I'm doing adult tasks. Sorry, kid, this is an adult task. There you go. Do-do-do, give me your glass. Give me your glass. You can have that, and you can have that. A lot of these people drink an awful lot of milk that I feel would be a bit dangerous. I mean, I can't drink that much milk without feeling sick. Or, you know, desperately needing to go to the toilet. A lot of these people have drank like 4 very large milk drinks. Sorry, Luca, I was coming. Wait, you've had snow? Whiteout snow conditions driving home from work. Not working anymore, but I can still hear the train horns because I live by a lot of train tracks. Oh no. It's all yours. Oh my gosh, shorts. It's hideous and I hate it, but my god, I love it. She's got milk orders. It depends. Where's your milk for? I'm a busy girl. Thanks for helping out, sugar. I mean... Oh, it's for Frim. You're a 3-stream streak. That's quite difficult to say. 3-stream streak. Oh. Yeah, it's just been torrential rain here for the past 3 days. So Tark bought me these really nice shoes that unfortunately, as it turns out, are not waterproof. They're nice and comfy and I can walk in them and stuff, but they are not waterproof. So when I had to go for my appointment yesterday, I walked through somewhere and then I was just like, eee. Oh, hey, Bubba. Why am I talking to Bubba like that? Yeah, it's getting late. I'm almost done. I'll finish this and we can set up camp. Like, he was like, look, I'm already wearing my gym jams. I probably should just go to bed. So they want pajamas and popcorn. We need to go to Basselbrook. Oh, wait, does blue mean the places you can sell? Oh, wait a minute. I've missed... Oh, no, I've got the frog. That's fine. Can you not sell everywhere? Oh, is that what the blue means? It's the places you can set up a market? Okay, it's probably told me that. It's probably told me that, and I've just gone, I don't remember anything. Right, how do we make popcorn again? Is it butter? I don't want to use all my butter though. Also, apparently I don't really have a lot of corn. Right, how do I make the Jimmy Jams? Just a piece of red dye. Oh, we could do that. Right, could you please? Could you please? Is there... Right, so what do I use to make this? Red cloth. And we make red cloth with red dye and white cloth. Okay, let's make some white cloth. And we have quite a lot of that. Is it this? Okay, how do we... Oh, God. Oh. Oh. It's like a loom. Okay, okay. I'm not good at this. I'm not good at making cloth. Wait, what's this? White bathrobe? Nope, they don't want that. They want the red thing. Ploo! Yes, Phoenix. I feel some deja vu coming on. We're getting ready for another heat wave. I'll trade you weather. Let's go. Cloth making, gotta make some cloth. Look at me, I don't have money for another game. What game is it you want this time? Sorry, that wasn't supposed to sound quite as rude as that. What game do you want this time? That's not what I meant. I was more inquiring in a slightly pissed off tone. Sorry. What game are you looking at this time, Phoenix? No, I don't want a white robe. Look how nice the fabric looks. You are playing it right now. Oh no, have I done it again? Sorry, not sorry, lol. I am very sorry that I keep making people buy games. Right, we need more red poppies as well. Were they from Spindle Way? Pepper Pot Glade. Oh, we have to go here anyway because we need to talk to the lady about the potpourri. We also need to go talk to this one. Because we have to go here and give her the potpourri. Okay, so that's the way we're going. This game is really good. I'm not lying. She's an enabler, Phoenix. I am. Look, I'm a good enabler because it could be something bad. Like you could all be doing naughty substances that you shouldn't be doing. But instead, you're all addicted to games, which is a good thing because games are good for your brain because they fire the neurons and they keep your brain active. If anything, I'm enabling the younger generation to be better older adults with, you know, sharper brains. If anything, I'm doing a service to the world. And that's what we're sticking with. Although one could say I'm also enabling you all to have more repetitive strain injury in your thumbs because we all keep playing games and, you know, carpal tunnel is a real issue. Well done, you. I know. Thank you. Thank you, Joe. It's lot. Aren't I such a wonderful person? yeah. But I could be causing lots of other issues, you know, like the fact that nobody has any money. I got 11 daughters. I don't know why I read that as daughters. 11 daughters is a lot of children to last me till my next paycheck, and I'm literally living off of Mr. Trott's money right now. Oh, it's really hard. Stuff is so expensive at the moment. We got Tapo's birthday coming up, and everything that she wants is like so much more expensive. When she was little, you could get away with like, oh, a new set of cars. You love cars. But now it's like, Mummy, I really need a case for my phone. Mummy, my friend's got this really expensive game and I'd really like it too so I can play with her because otherwise I'll just have no social life and nobody will love me. And you're like, okay. Stuff's just expensive. Food's expensive. Everything's gone up. All of the leaders of our... I was going to say islands. All of the leaders of our countries just like can't fight and play nice. It's just getting very difficult. They just have to be grumpy to each other all the time. I can only carry 6, so I'm going to have to take 2 of those off. So now we're making red fabric. Because that's how you make red fabric, you see. You put the fabric in the bowl and then you just mix the dye in. That's... Okay, I'm gonna forgo the fact that I know how you make fabric and I'm just going to ignore that and just be like, this is it. Having made fabric, she's a lot less stained than I was. What is happening? Oh, God. Oh, what is this? What is this? Oh, I don't like this at all. Oh, no. Oh, no, I don't like that. Oh, no. Yes, I want to craft it again. What the flip is this minigame? I do not like this. Although, I am kind of impressed that it's a completely different type of minigame. Hate it. Appreciate the thought. Yay. Wait. You make them once, they make them in different types? Oh no, what have we done? Oh no, what have I done? I'm just saying that that's adorable as... Oh no. Right, let's dye these 2. I accidentally made too much fabric, because of course I did. Round and round. Don't worry, Phoenix, it's payday soon. Well, I would hope so. I hope so. Guess it depends when your payday is. I got paid yesterday. You got paid yesterday and you've not got any money left? Oh goodness, Phoenix. I am sorry. Look, times are hard, bros. Times are hard. It be like that sometimes. Also, don't you have your tax season coming up soon, where you have to fill out needless paperwork to prove to the government that you're not stealing money from them, while they continually steal money from you? But, you know, government. So we've got the long johns for tomorrow. How do we make the new long johns? Are they, like, really... Why can't I make the bikini? But look how adorable. It's because I don't have any pink fabric. I don't even... Wait, pink? Is that pink fabric? Can I make pink fabric? Is that... Wait, so it requires red and white dye and then more red dye. I need more red flowers, I think. Well, they're cute. I do like those ones, I'm not gonna lie. Problem is, why would I run around in them? Why wouldn't I run around in them? Good lord, I love these. Looks like a pirate. Right, Bubba, we're going to sleep, don't worry. Oh no, I can't go to bed. I can't go to bed. Right, we need to set up camp, don't we? Payday here is a day and a week from now. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, right, this isn't a market location. Okay, so 100% the blue areas are places you can set up markets. That's good to know. And it's probably taken me far too long to figure that out. I love how he shimmies over because he wants to sit with me. I want to sit with you too, babe. But we need to actually get some food that's not going to kill us. Right, we need to go get lots more flowers. We have a lot of mushrooms. Let's just eat some mushrooms. I'm gonna put one in there. It's the day after Bridgerton is out. I love how we know what day of the week it is by when Bridgerton comes out. There they are, fussy eaters. I agree. Yeah, we talked about this. I love it. I know, Bubba. Hey, Bubba. Hey, Bubba. Would you like to sit and eat this mushroom with me? Lummy. I probably could have made this into a mushroom soup. I probably should do that rather than just like, would you like to eat a raw mushroom with me? Look how I'm so happy about eating that raw mushroom though. Let's hope he's not allergic because that would be pretty bad. He didn't eat the third mushroom. 2 mushrooms was more than enough. You had to pay all your bills, yeah. It costs so much to do so little. Right, there we go. How much? Sorry, not how much. Where is mushroom? Is mushroom soup a thing I can make? Yeah, you just chop mushrooms. I have so many mushrooms. Can I do 2 more? Okay, but then I can't put the chopping. Right, let's make some soup. Let's make some soup. I'm gonna... Burp, 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 burp. Sorry, I'll stop making the irritating noise. More food. What do you mean no? Oh, I see, because I... Oh, never mind, I chopped them all. Oh, because it's batch crafting again. Didn't flipping batch craft on the other thing though, did it? It's going to turn all of them into soup. Nope. Only one at a time. That's because I've only unlocked the batch crafting on that table. I'm members now. You've been waiting 2 years for I read that as you've been waiting for two years for Ploo, and I was just like, babe, I've been here the whole time. And then I realized what that actually said. I've been waiting 2 years for this. Ploo. It's alright. I was like, I've been here the whole time. It's alright, I have a problem, it's fine. The which series is this one? Is this Daphne? Is this the next one? I don't know all their names, I just know that Mr. and Mrs. Bridgerton just liked having special hugs, and they got a lot of kids. So I assume this is the next daughter, because it was one son, one daughter, another son, so I assume this is another daughter. And then they've got loads of other kids as well. And they've got another 2 boys and a girl. Or do we just keep travelling through all the children? This is Benedict, so this is another boy. It's another son. Oh no, I think our house might be haunted and we're just talking to someone. The assumption is it's because it assumes that Bubba would be there. That's a British show, right? Oh, Bridgerton. I don't know if it's British. Is it British? I know that Netflix makes it and it feels like it should be British. There's definitely a lot more of aristocracy, which normally makes it British. In fact, I think most of the actors are British. But I don't know. I know it's on Netflix. It's on the flicks. Right, so we're going to set up shop in here. But we've got a few tasks we need to do first. So Bubba, baby boy, I'm going to leave you parked here. But we do need to go this way. Right, I've got a package for Gilligan. You want mushrooms for all those things, which I don't need. I'll wave at you in a minute. I don't care where Flossie's gone. Take this package. Darling, is that my literature delivery? I need my silk robe and time to escape from Flossie. Just being Flossie. I wonder what tales are in store for me tonight. Oh, darling, now this one is not the usual Gilligan novel escapism. It's a series of real-life begurk encounters. One must always be prepared for a little peck. Next one will be the girl, though, either Eloise or Francesca. Yes, they film in England, mostly in Bath. That makes a lot of sense. Bath is very old-fashioned. Darling, thank you. You must take this. He's finally given me a gift. Clam chowder. You won't believe this, but Flossie child is late again. Damn it. I don't want to have to keep rescuing Flossie. Because Flossie is a moron. Flossie at this point is one of those people that you don't understand how they keep a job. Constantly late, gets lost, can't turn up on time. How do you maintain a job? Yeah, Bath is like one of our very old towns. In fact, the Romans loved it. So the reason why it's called Bath is because that's where all their bathhouses were. In fact, there's loads and loads of bathhouses in Bath. See, I say Bath because I'm southern in it. We say Bath with a F, even though it's not spelled that way. We also say grass when it's grass, and you should speak correctly. The Queen's English, but depending on where you come from in a country, does depend on how you pronounce words. Oh, you little boomble bastard, get back here! Oh, I'm gonna get you. That man wants potatoes. Right, don't you go that way, you little bumble git. Go, go, go. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna slow down. I'm not gonna waste my energy. Why would you do this? Why are you like this? Gilligan, he's stuck on you. Right. You're gonna get your bamboo, but back that way. Back that way. Why would you do this? The Queen is dead. Time to speak Australian English. We've still got the King. As long as you just say a little bit more mumbly, it's fine. You have to speak the King's English. It's so, problem is, the Queen was alive for so long, it's really hard to change. Like God, God live the Queen or whatever it was. God save the Queen. And then they're like, no, it's the King now. She's dead, isn't she? Well, God can still save her. He's not got favourites. Oh, we got floaties. You can still save her. She's not all gone. Hang on a mo. How am I sewing stuff if I don't have a sewing machine? I've just made a full set of just made an outfit. Was I like hand stitching it? I've got flippery little flops. That's probably not a good idea. Hang on a mo. Unlocks the sewing machine in your caravan. I'm confused. Doctor Who learned me that. I can tell which area you're from because of it. Yep. The Danish Queen is not dead. She can save us. I hope she saves us all. I like the ocean one. They're like, do you know what we need? Nets. Lots and lots of nets. Also, if we've learned anything from my terrible accents, me trying to talk Turk in any accent that's vaguely Australian is probably just bad for everyone. Jodes is very kind when she's like, that's fine. If she's not, she's lying. It's terrible. I probably should stop. Right, Bogger, I don't want to say you're being lazy, but I feel like I've just done your job for you and you're now having a break. I just feel like you're being a bit lazy. Not too late to overthrow the king and become a democratic republic, because that's worked out so well everywhere else. I mean, I don't want to point fingers, but that's not really going really well for everyone else right now, is it? Do you know what? I think we'll just stick with the king. I think it'll be all right. Do you know what? I think it's going to be okay. I know they wanted popcorn, but I made mushroom soup, so cope. Just cope more. Oh, you want jammies? I haven't got any popcorn. Jog on. You want soup. You want pumpkin soup, don't you? Whoop. I don't have popcorn, or I might have soup. Mushroom soup. Woohoo! I don't think that's the right soup. But you can't have popcorn. I don't have any. You will get what you are given, sir. You either eat it or you don't. Oh, okay. Was it any type of soup at this point? Okay, they're fine. Oh, no, I didn't wave at everyone. I've wasted it. Hello, everyone. I don't have popcorn. You need to just get over it at this fact. I do have pajamas, though. I've got pajamas. That one wants a potato. More pajamas. He wants a potato. I'm not sure why, but it's okay today. Hello, everybody. I love you. I think you're fantastic. Come buy my stuff. I don't have popcorn. I don't have any more Long Johns. Look, I made 4 pairs. I'm not made a money man. Oh, a parrot. Right, shall I just put some stuff? What have we got? Lots of apples. Anyone want any apples? Got loads of apples. Yeah, that was hectic. It wasn't that hectic. Get over yourself. Time to close the market, but my apples. Look at Rigby, fast asleep. I thought he had like a tiny nose. You see there's like a little nose, like a little blob underneath his mouth. I think it might be where he's got his feet pushed together. Bubba always looks real annoyed whenever we do anything. Nah, it's probably gonna happen if you keep playing Aussie games. Ironically, our king's wife, our now queen, is an Aussie. To be fair, if we all switched to Australian English, I could get away with a lot more swear words. Because they, like, call each other the C word, which I use all the time anyway, but I try not to on stream because YouTube gets a bit funny because, you know, any site that's owned by Americans is going to get really upset if you use a word as an affectionate nickname for somebody and they're like, that's a swear word! And you're like, yes, but it's also a fine word. Oh dear, is that the time? It's better than having the side piece being a queen. I don't like Camilla. She's not the worst choice. He should have married her in the first place. He should have let his mummy and daddy butt out of his relationship and just married the woman he actually wanted to marry in the first place. Because he didn't marry the woman that he wanted and listen to mummy and daddy, everybody ended up having a horrible time. And he should have just told them to shut up and just do what he wanted. Because he's married to her now and the queen didn't care. He should have just stood up and said, this is the woman I love. And not make everybody else miserable. See, I actually made mushroom soup today, Bubba. Yeah, we haven't worked that hard ever. Why are we so lazy, Bubba? Do we have problems? Camilla was married and I learned she has kids. She was married. She wasn't married at the time. So they were first together when they were at college or like university. And they liked each other, but they didn't like they didn't like where she came from or something like that. And they wouldn't allow him to marry her and sent him off to go to the Navy or wherever it was that Prince Charles did. She then was like, well, he doesn't want to be with me. So she met someone else, fell in love and had 2 children with him. And via what I understand, they still have a very nice co-parenting relationship and they respect each other. Because let's be fair here. He said he didn't want to be with her, went off and got married to somebody else. So why shouldn't she get on with her life? Oh God, it's the runners. But then obviously everything happened with so she divorced her husband, but they're still very good friends. And then obviously he and Diana did whatever it was that they were doing, and they had their children. And then it turned out he was having an affair, or still seeing her behind it, or just never had stopped, which I think is rude to both of their partners. And really, he should have just married her in the first place. Interesting fragrance you're wearing there, Ploo. I sniff crushed strawberries and windswept. Oh dear, the clams are wafting again, are they? Yeah, Ruthie sent me over here for your help with an industrial strength potpourri recipe. Oh, the poor thing, dealing with overbearing guests all day, and Jean-Claude, the most temperamental chef. He does have a Fascinating nose on him, though. Just a shame about the rest of him. Have you met his twin brother, Jean-Pierre? Thank God those two don't live together anymore. Now, about this potpourri recipe, I think it calls for my spicy potpourri mix. Potpourri mix. Usually I save this one for after hours. She does what? She saves her spicy mix for after hours? What's that supposed to mean? Right, we're learning more about Dottie that I don't need to know again. We already know she's like an international drug smuggler. Sorry, gem smuggler. I don't need to know what she does after hours with her spicy mix, okay? Just remember, you need to dry the flowers out in the oven, but you don't want to leave them for too long. I found that out the hard way and had to get Jacques to come and rebuild me a kitchen. You best get to move on, though, before Jean-Claude threatens to quit again. Okay. So, I'm just going to pick up stuff. Okay. Yeah, so Camilla and her first husband, whose name I can't remember, have 2 children. They have a son and a daughter. And then obviously Charles went on to have his 2 sons with his first wife, the Lady Diana. And then obviously Camilla divorced her husband, or they got divorced. I don't know if she was the one that instigated it. And they are still mostly amicable from my understanding. And Charles, obviously, and Diana, there was a lot of issues there. Which clearly has caused fluctuations in the relationship between him and his children. Am I getting that way? No. But then they obviously got back together. I say haphazardly thinking, I think pretty sure they hadn't stopped being together. Which I find a little disrespectful as a married woman who would not like to think that their partner was also still dating his ex. But different sorts for people, I guess. And then eventually it came out that obviously, Diana was no longer with us and he was dating her again. When really he never stopped dating her and it was like a really big open secret. And then he asked, and they were together for quite a long time, and he asked the Queen if he could marry her. And it took him a long time to say yes, I believe. But in the end, why can't he marry the woman he should have married in the first place? He was in love with her. Sometimes in countries, traditions ruin stuff. I'm just putting it out there. Sometimes we need to just be like, this is a stupid tradition, okay? And that's okay. Because if you consider in some places it's still traditional to send off your slightly above age children to go get married somewhere, it's okay sometimes to break traditions. I think sometimes it's okay. Because times change, things change, that's fine. I mean, for example, I'm pretty sure most of the people in the chat at the moment we're probably all women. There was a time where we could all do very, very little in our world. We could basically sit there and look pretty for our husbands. Now, we have a lot more freedoms than we used to, thanks to people who stood up to break those traditions, and we should have a lot of respect for those women. And some men as well. There's a lot of men who stood up for us as well. So I do think he probably should have stood up a little bit more for the woman that he loved. But unfortunately, it's too little too late sort of situation. And all of the people that could be hurt have been hurt or are no longer with us. And there's not really much we can do now. And disliking Camilla doesn't change anything, because really I don't think she's at fault. He could have stood up and said, this is what I want to happen. But he didn't. I wish my royal family wouldn't use the same 3 names. Oh, God, tell me about it. I'm so glad when William and his wife decided to name their children. I mean, obviously we've got George. But they started to give them, like, slightly different names. Because we got George, Charlotte, although I say that, I don't know. Has there been a Princess Charlotte before? Probably. And then we got little Louis. Sweet little Louis, who has no time for your shit. He's probably the royal I relate to the most, because he's just like, I don't want to be here. Why did you bring me out? And they're like, please just smile for the cameras. And he's like, no, I'm not doing it. Don't make me do it. And I relate so much to that child. It's just like, no, I'm not doing this. Right, did she give it to me and I don't have to make it? Oh, good. So she's already given me one. So we can just go take that then. We do need to go to Spindleway as well. Should we go this way around this time? I think we should. Oh, let's go do the running first. Let's do the running first. Have I got enough energy? Probably. Hi, joggies. Back again. You must think you are in with a chance to take out the big race, eh? Speaking of the backs, I had this weird crack before, but I think I'm okay. Keep it racing clean, Ploo. Let's go. I cheated. I don't even care. See you later, boys. I'm gonna walk for you. Careful, there's a banana peel. I'm not touching you. There's someone on the track. Be careful, there's someone on the track. That was a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be. Did you change your outfit and shoes? Got some pace there, Ploo. So, no warm-up, just straight into it? Hey, you like making things? Look what I spotted while we're racing. It's all yours. Now I can look like I work here. That looks like Retzko. Right. Now we need to go to La La Lago, what was it called? But yeah, there's a lot of drama in most people's families. The royal family are no different. I mean, the whole reason why the queen was even the queen in the first place was because her father died when she was very young. And the man that was her uncle that was supposed to become the king married a divorced woman from America, and they made him abdicate the throne. That's the reason why the queen became the queen so young. Because they're like, oh my God, you can't marry divorced people. Oh my God, what would they say? No one cares. Just FYI, no one cares. Of course, nowadays, back then, it was very much like, the scandal. Could you imagine the scandal? But we just ignore them. So we ignore those people because we don't have time for that. Oh, I need to go take that to Oliver. Oh, I do need to make it. I was like... I understand now. Right, so we need a poppy. One of these, and then they all have to go in the oven. I'm not sure this is how you make potpourri, but I'm not going to judge. I know you have to dry flowers, but I wasn't aware you cooked them. I thought they went like in like a dehydrator. But on the same merit, I also know very little about potpourri. It's not my thing. I didn't really know much about potpourri. How do I get down there? This way. I'm coming for you. Because you can't handle stinky stuff. Her uncle left the throne and then married her. And then her father became king, so the uncle can't take the throne even if we wanted to. Fair enough. Oh, I dropped my potpourri on the floor. Hello. What would happen if we didn't serve food? Oh, you smell delightful. You must have visited Dottie and acquired the potpourri recipe. Oh, is that the spicy mix? Dottie doesn't pull that one out of her potpourri bag often. Potpourri bag. Wow, I mapped out the 5 best positions around the resort to mask the smell from Jean-Claude. Wait, I need to make 5? 5? How sensitive is this dude's nose? Wouldn't it be easier just to cut it off? Of course, he's dead now. Yeah. At this one, he's probably out of succession. That would be fantastic. Please do be quick about it, though. I fear I can already hear Jean-Claude mumbling about resigning from here. Wait, so have you marked on my map where I need to put them? So I need to make 5? Oh, okay, 1. They're just giant potpourri pots. Right, okay. Is there flowers here? No, this is chili peppers and clams. Alright, let's go make 4 more. His nose must be the best nose in the world. What a picky... Wait. No, wait. That's not going to work, is it? Because it's going to go, there's no space in your bag. It's fine. I love how we get into really strange topics on the stream, like the royal family. It's like, let's talk about games, and it's like, hey, so let's talk about the royal family. Let's talk about books today. Let's talk about movies that we used to watch. Let's talk about Doctor Who. Right, we need 2 more. I really need to watch Bridgerton so we can start talking about Bridgerton. I haven't had a chance. Although I did over the holidays when I had to fly to go see my mum. Because obviously it's like a 4 to 5 hour flight. I did watch several episodes of Chaos on Netflix, which was the like the modern age telling of the Greek myths with Jeff Goldblum in it that they cancelled, which is a shame because it was actually really, really good. And I would happily have that show back because it was really good. Right, let's go take these ones. Yes, it was very good. And if you like Greek myths, probably watch it because it's about as close as you're going to get. That wasn't Disney's Hercules, which was not accurate at all. Wow, Hera seems nice in this version. She's not nice in this version. Not nice at all. Which is more accurate than, I just love our child Hercules. Wait a minute, that's not right. But it was really good. And if anyone likes Greek myths, I highly recommend that one. It was actually quite sad at times. I will say there are some adult scenes. So if you don't like stuff like that, maybe give it a miss. And they're not all normal. There is some homosexual scenes in it as well, which I don't care. People love who they love. But it did surprise me slightly when I was just like, what's happening? Oh my god, never mind. Which of course I would do for any scene of any adult doing stuff where I'm just like, that's not what I expected to be happening in this scene. But it was really good. I enjoyed it. And it was quite sad in places. And it did make me cry at the end. Crush is here. Oh no, I knew that already. Oh. Right, how many have I got? 2 potpourris. Hello. Sorry, what's your name? Cornelio? Carmelo. Sorry. I misread your name. I apologize. Hello. It's this one where they're burying their friend. Oh, poor Chives. Your son is being buried. Does no one care? No? Is that a sandcastle? Can I fix the sandcastle? No. Oh, I can fish here. Sorry, I've had to pull my earbud out. I can fish here? Let's start fishing. I might... Oh, I've got to remember how we do this again. I don't see any fish. There might be a slight issue. Is there fish here? I don't see any fish here. You're wasting my energy. Look, I got stuff to do, man. Waste my energy with your nonsense. See, there's fish there. I love your swimsuit, by the way. I love your swimsuit. Hey, small teal child. Right, where do we put the rest of this potpourri? We can make clam chowder now. Oh, it's the skipping dude. Hey, skipping dude. I love skipping stones. It's real zen, you know. Pick up a stone. Whoop. Whoop. Pick up a stone. Whoop. Whoop. You feeling it? Oh, then see you next time. I get zen so quickly nowadays. I'm old. I'm so old at this point. I don't know if it's zen or just exhaustion. Hello, everyone. I love you. Hello. I love you. There we go. And you rude bugger. Right, where do I put this last thing? So flipping rude. Right, more potpourri. I assume it's going to be around here somewhere. Hi. Fine, jog on. Hello, everybody in the swimming pool. Swimming pool bros, how's it doing? Hello, everybody. I hope you're having a lovely time. I do not work for this resort, and I don't care if you are having a lovely time. But hello, everybody. It's lovely to meet you. My name's Ploo. I run a market stall. If you want to come play, that's fine. I won't remember your name or possibly where you even come from, but that's okay. I think that's all 5 of them. I'm not great with names, so if you tell me your name, I'm going to forget. But you'll have a lovely time otherwise. But write your name down. I can kind of promise I might remember it. But if I don't... Oh, why? Why do the clammers never listen to me? Well, there's probably many reasons. 1, you're not their boss. 2, they don't have to listen to you if you act like a Karen. 3... I mean, I'm probably less likely to listen to the person that's constantly coming up to me.
Oh my god, you need to stop doing your job because everything in the town I come from smells.
I'm going to not listen to you either. You did it! Oh my god, thank you. Odds are looking good for Jean-Claude not quitting today. Here, this is for you. Anytime you're back this way, drop on in. Resort uniform? Now I can pretend I work here and get money for tips. No, I probably shouldn't do that. Or should I? I can get all the tips. That one's just... Those ones were just wearing pajamas. I can get all the tips. I work here. Get out of the way. Do it. I don't know if they do it. Hello, I work here. Give me tips. Give me all your tips. Probably not something you could keep shouting in a hotel. That's, you know, like, there are some words and phrases that we shouldn't say out in public. That's probably one of them. Who's gonna give me a tip? Not for any specific reason, obviously. Right, let me just steal my chilies. I'm stuck on the wall. How far through the day are we? We've done everything here. Have I done everything here? We did everything. Now we might as well go up to Clementine House and go get some flowers. Hey, Bubba. Bubba, which way are we facing? Okay, we need to go this way. Hey, Bubba, let's go, because we completed all the quests on the other side of the map. Let's go, Bumblebee. We're going this way. We can also float on water now, so we should probably go to the top. I have to keep checking the time. Pretty sure it says 10:30. Do I have any quests at Clementine House? No. We could probably find out. It's 10:31. Thank you very much. Thank you. Sorry, that second thank you was because Tark had bought me a cup of tea. Although I am very thankful for you. Thank you. So I really need to make sure I leave on time today, because then it takes a little while to get to my doctor's surgery. I promised when I rang up and they were like, you could do it on Thursday. And I was like, oh, that's going to be really awkward because I've already had 2 days off. But I was like, no, I can force a little stream in the morning. It'll be fine. I will, however, be here tomorrow. At this point, I hope so. You know, like, I say this. If I'm not, you'll find out. I should be here tomorrow. I think that's what we should probably stick with. I should be here tomorrow. As of now, there is no valid reason why I won't be here tomorrow. But if I won't be, I will be telling you. Because my sister-in-law wasn't very well yesterday and ended up having to go into hospital. So, not the sister-in-law that had to go to hospital the day before. I have many sister-in-laws, as we've been through before. So, my sister-in-law that is my brother's middle child's mum. It gets more complicated every year. She was having chest pains and they made her go to the hospital. She didn't get back till like midnight last night. But by that time, the little lad was obviously staying with his daddy. So. But I had to go pick him up from school, which was not great. Not for anything that he'd done, but because it was torrential rain. And I was like, you. Oh, there are adorable geckos selling lemonade. Oh my gosh.
You look thirsty. Yes, real thirsty. We make the best lemonade you've ever tasted. Yes, the best. We're terrible at selling lemonade, though. Yes, terrible.
Oh no, never done my own in life at times with Ploo. I know, it's getting farcical. Aren't these little lizards adorable? Like, they've made them the same colour as the lemons. They're so cute. This game is so cute. I will forgive it because this game is cute, okay? I'll forgive everything because this game is cute. But if I get another text message in 5 seconds' time that says, like, somebody else has had something happen, I don't know if I'm going to cope anymore. FYI, I can't drink. I'm not allowed to drink alcohol because of my health conditions. So I cope all this completely sober, by the way. Completely sober. No other substances other than, like, chocolate. I just eat a lot of cake, which is the reason why they're like, please exercise more, because the cake's not great. I'm like, look, dude, it could be alcohol. Just, there are so many ways I could cope in worse ways. So I stream games. I entertain and laugh, make people laugh on the internet, but this is coping. Don't worry, Ploo, I was going to start some fitness next month. Oh, wonderful. I've got a walking pad. I just need to be more sort of like, it's there, I need to use it. Does that make sense? I can see it and I know it's there. I need to actively put it on the floor so I can use it. I am pretty good, but yeah. We're all like, it's fine. Right.
We've had one customer, but he said it was too tart.
Need sugar.
So I told him, lemonade's just lemons. Yes, just lemons.
Oh, look how cute. She's got like pink blush, but like a really lovely blue eye. Wait, I thought they were twins. One of them's clearly a frog and one of them's clearly a lizard. I do feel a bit bad now because I thought they were twins. I mean, they could still be twins. They both come from eggs. Not the same sort of eggs. They could still be siblings. I probably don't think too much into it. It's just, we'll just shimmy that way.
He said we're missing the aid part. Yeah, but we don't know what aid is.
I think he means sweetness. Maybe you could add some sugar?
Oh, that might work. I don't think we have any sugar. Yeah, we don't have sugar. Hey, do you have any sugar?
Yes, I have sugar. Oh my goodness. Dolores? Darling, what do you think of my outfit? My vibe is cozy chic with a twist of country glamour. Yes, I can see that. Hi-oh. Oh my god, they're precious and I love them so much. I will do anything for those sweet little bees. Do you talk about anything? Been waiting for you. You know, I told Ziggy that Bert is all about wholesome foods and they should whip up something for their begurks. Sugar. I was like, what did they want? Have you ever see my brain going? It's probably because I'm thinking about 6 things at the same time. And then I stand back and I'm like, what was I supposed to be doing again? It's fine. Unfortunately for me, my model is quite... It doesn't express the same way I do, which is probably a good thing because my face makes really weird facial things. But you can always see when I'm thinking because my model's eyes go to the top and you can see it because the eye tracking's so good. And it's just like, what was I doing? It's like, oh, I love my models. They are really popped off.
Why didn't I think of adding sugar to our lemonade? Yeah, we need sugar. Hey, could you bring us some sugar?
Oh no, I've just realised. Sugar comes from the cane, doesn't it? You don't just give them the cane. Although I mean, you could probably just mix it in. It'll be fine. Just like a little stick. Just give it a little swirl. It'll be fine. I need some sugar. Did I have sugar in my bag already? Well, I've got another one now. Come on, grind. Grind that sugar. Grind it for the children. That could be taken out of context. We probably shouldn't say that. La la la. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I've got some sugar for the children. Because I'm sure this is fine.
You got the sugar for us. Thanks. There's no stopping our lemonade now. Yes, no stopping it. We'll work on the recipe. If you come back tomorrow, we'll have a whole new improved flavour. New and improved.
Is this another one of come back later? So lazy. No, it's fine. I'll come back tomorrow. Excuse you, Stubby. You appear to not be waving it. There we go. Thank you, Stubby. It was lovely to meet you. Oh, look at all these beautiful flowers. Oh my gosh. Look at all these beautiful flowers. Look. Look how beautiful they are. Wave at me. Oh. I do love beautiful flowers. I do love kittens. Anyone else? Anyone else? No, it's tambourine cockatiel. Oh, I forgot I was supposed to be looking for Luca. I was like, why does that bush have ears in it? I forgot Luca was here. Oh, where's that bush got ears? That's real weird. It's because I told Luca I'd play with him. Hey, Luca, baby.
I better think of better places to hide. I found this while I was hiding. It's all yours.
Strawberry milk. We can make strawberry milk. Raspberry beret. Strawberry milk. Yes, that's the same. Hey, ladies. Wow, one of you is very good. One of you is passable at best. Oh, hey, Ploo. Hey, Ploo, strawberry milkshake did the trick. Check this out. It's looking good. See how her brush strokes are like a gentle caress? All right, Audrey, calm it down. I like your method of slapping the paint on the canvas, too. It's so raw. They're talking about a lot of slapping and caressing, and I don't know if I need to be... I don't need to be privy to this conversation. Yeah, about that. We might be out of white pigment. Of course you're out of white pigment. Again? But we're on a commission deadline. I could get white pigment for you. Ploo, you're the best guild rookie ever, thank you. Run, Tiny Ploo. Get all of our things for us because we're lazy. Run, Tiny Ploo. They're lucky I like people. They're lucky I lie and say I like people. They're lucky I pretend very hard. Right, white pigment. Let's get this. It's nice to have quests on this side because obviously we had loads and loads of quests on one side of the town. And now we're slowly building it for the other side, which is nice. I really enjoy this game. I think this game is wonderful. Do we know how long people have to... How long this game is? No, not why die. I would imagine it's got to be about 20 to 30 hours, surely. I mean, I've played this game for about a week and a bit at this point, although not a full week, because obviously you have to keep taking time off. Hello. Oh, hi, Ploo. Perfect, Ploo, just the pigment we needed. Imagine painting a lighthouse and forgetting the red and white. Right, is that everything? And I just got to come back for the other thing. That's fine. Right, let's go back to Clamberry. We need to go Spindle Way. And I think it's just going to be easier to go via Clamberry. I've done the same thing. Forgotten I was meant to be seeking him. Let's hope I don't do that in real life. My nephew would hide forever. Do you want me to tell you a real bad secret that happens with a lot of parents? We love hide and seek. We love hide and seek because our kid will pretend to hide and be incredibly quiet, possibly up to half an hour. And do you know how many times me and Tadpole, when she was tiny, after she'd had a morning of being incredibly bouncy, how long we played hide and seek and I couldn't find her because she was so well hidden. And the secret was she was on the sofa underneath a pillow giggling to herself. I knew exactly where she was. I'm not stupid. I'm good at hide and seek, okay? But I wanted that half an hour so I could finish my tea. Do you want to know how many parents do the same thing? Because I'm going to tell you it's probably most of them. All you have to do, they don't even find out because you literally just start going, oh, I wonder where they've gone. Oh, you have to just do the pretending of, are they behind the curtains? No. Were they in the bin? No. And they're just laid there going, because they think they're so clever. Oh, is she hidden in her chair? No. Oh, this one's really difficult. I don't know if I'm ever going to find her. And then you sit down and you just have a drink. And you have a little break and a mental relax. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh shit, yeah, the baby's still hidden somewhere. One time I went and I found her and she was fast asleep. It had been like 10 minutes. I hadn't left her that long. But she liked to play hide and seek right before it was time for nap time. So sometimes I just left her because parenting hacks with Ploo. Yeah, so she just fell asleep. And then I sent a picture to Targ and I was like, this is your child after hide and seek. And he was like, wow, you must have played it a lot. I was like, no, no. my sweet little one. She's always such a happy child. The teens are hitting hard now, I'm not going to lie. The teens are hitting us hard. I mean, she's always been a very sweet, very calm small bean. I like napping under my bed, and my parents almost called the cops because they couldn't find me after 2 hours of tearing the house apart. Zayoth once hid inside a wardrobe, and we all got really panicked because we couldn't find her. The issue with it was the wardrobes also weren't particularly strong, so she actually got told off because Mum, as she pointed out, if it had tipped forward, you'd have been trapped. I haven't. Just when I thought I was getting ahead. What package do you want delivered now? Winston T. Plum in Buzzington Hills. 5 seconds, I have stuff to do. Hello, everybody. It's me, the Queen. Queen Ploo. Everyone turn around. That's it. Let me take my parcel. Let me take my parcel. You were 10. Yeah, Zelth was a lot younger than that. Like, they're used to, as did Tadpole, where they hide under a blanket and then pretend that they're not hiding there, but they're very loudly giggling. And you can clearly see like a hump in the bed. And they'll be like... and you're like, oh my goodness, I wonder where the child is. Oh, I don't possibly know. I wonder what that noise is. It's creeping me out slightly. And then you go and you sit on the bed and they're like, no, it's me. And you're like, oh my goodness, it was you. I thought I'd lost you. And they just... Kids are very sweet, but you know, you're like, good Lord. Hey there, Ploo. I do need to do more fishing. Right, I probably need... Right, we've cheated, okay? I cheated on the thing. We just press A now. Because I don't care. I don't care. Look, Ploo's got... Ploo doesn't have infinite amount of time. We've just had a little rant about this. I don't have infinite amount of time. I can't be learning. You're insane. You're AXBY. What the hell is that? What do you think I normally use an Xbox controller all the time? Well, you're wrong. I normally play on Switch. So every time I was pressing it, I was pressing all the buttons wrong. Okay? I've cheated. I don't care. I'm a grumpy little frog and I'm going to do what I like. By the way, I love your game. They actually retweeted me this morning. So if they come in, I really hope they didn't come in during the rant about my brother. Really selling their game and I'm like, people are assholes. I am a great hopscotcher. You gonna give me a gift? No, I don't want another. Ah. B. F. G. Oh my god, what a noise. F. A. Q. You're much better than me. Dude, you must suck. Oh my god, my ankles. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. If for those of you wondering what's happening, I'm just pressing the B button. I don't like the noise. Luca is really good at hopscotch, please. I just wanna be free. I'm so bad at hopscotch. Oh, my ankles, I've broken them. Why are my ankles so sore? I'm sorry. Wow. Do you know what? We all need a Rosie in our life to cheer for us when we're clearly doing really badly. You're doing great. You're amazing. I'm not. I'm also intentionally failing. But you're like, you're doing amazing. I wish I was as good as you. No. No, you don't. Yeah, Rosie, you're very sweet, but damn, girl. You make me feel bad about myself. Not that bad, because I continue doing it. But bad enough. That's a children wave at me. Wave at me. Right. I want fish and stuff. None of them clams. Don't give me clams. I hate you. I hope a clam bites your... Notice how I didn't end that. Bites your... And then I was just like, don't say that. Yay. I want a fish. I want a fish. I don't want... That one's a fish. Give me your fish. I wasn't going to stop my maybe trauma / maybe autistic habit of cramming myself into a hidden corner to nap. So I compromised with my family by dragging my blanket off the bed and taking it with me when I hid. Well, leaving a corner of it hanging out so they knew where I was sleeping. I used to like being completely smothered in blankets, and it didn't matter how hot it was outside. Tapo is very, very the same. As an adult, I'm not so bad, but I do have an anxiety bear thing, which Targ bought me for my birthday last year or the year before. It's Stitch, and he's weighted with like plastic beads. And I do want clams. And I do find it works quite a lot, which is nice. But I'm not allowed to use weighted blankets because of my heart condition. Because obviously, with a heart condition, your circulation's not great as it is. And weighing yourself down to a bed with something that you might struggle to get off is not a good idea. The things you learn. But yeah, not a great idea. If you have problems with your circulation or asthma, they also don't recommend it if you have asthma and breathing difficulties, because obviously you can't get out if you get squashed. Hiya. I do feel a bit like a minion. Hiya. 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 Can you get down there? I don't think you can. No. I love your hat, darling. Your cheddar. Your hat is amazing. Arr. I like how Bubba's like, I'm really tired. Could we just go to sleep? And I've decided to start a whole new quest again. He doesn't understand how big these towns are. It's not my fault. It's taken a long time. I always had to sleep in my own bed. I couldn't sleep anywhere else, which became a bit of an issue when you become the age where you want to have like sleepovers and stuff. I can't sleep anywhere that isn't a safe house, if you see what I mean. And if I don't know if your house is safe, I can't sleep in your house. I don't like the way that's juttering. Running does give you like a weird image, like an after image. Like I'm Quicksilver and I've gone too fast for it to record. That was one of the reasons why I knew Targ was the person I was probably going to end up with, because the first night of spending with him, that sounds awful, spending with him, the first night of sharing with him, I actually slept straight through the night because I felt safe. And that was when I was like, oh, this is probably the one. Always a good match. That's the good thing. Like, probably that's the one. These won't stink your caravan out much. Yeah, fish, that's what we want. Oh, give me your delicious fish. But there's also chilies. Let's pick the chilies as we're going. And then we'll go back. We really need to start like cooking stuff for markets, because I've become very bad. It's like all these things that I could have that make my life easier. I'm like, no, 5 seconds. Sorry, I had to sneeze again. I've been very sneezy today. That does not bode well. One of the things I learn is to find 1 or 2 safe spaces if you spend a lot of time there. Yep. Also, Zazu. Beautiful outfit, Zazu. The goat won't stop going on about some new collab with his famous cousin Morty. Honestly, I'd be surprised if Morty goes along with it. Who's the goat? I mean, I know who Morty is. I feel like we're missing some areas. I love you. Right, let's do this last one. Let's serve pasta. I do love him, but I'm not attracted to people the other way. Oh, sorry. Mr. Trot and I were more of a, he fell madly in love with me, but I was like, yeah, sure, why not? I do love him, but I'm not attracted to people the way other people feel it. I 100% understand. I never understood why all my friends were always rushing to get boyfriends and girlfriends, because I was like, why? I don't understand why you'd want to do that. But it was only as an adult, and obviously with the internet being more prevalent and more people talking about how they experience things, that I realized more stuff about myself. And that, you know, maybe it wasn't just boys like girls and girls like boys, and sometimes boys like boys and sometimes girls like girls. Sometimes it's that sometimes they don't like either. And that's okay. Sorry, I'm just drinking my tea because it's going cold. But yeah, the internet certainly helped a lot of people be like, hang on a moment, I feel completely just like that too. I could probably rock an arranged marriage if I got isekai'd into one with the webtoons. Did you see that Jim Henson's production company are making a Lore Olympus cartoon? I only learned about this yesterday, but apparently it's been in the works for years. And I saw that and I was just like, I didn't know that. Welcome to Oki's Noki. We put the fun in pasta, or whatever I just said. Were you in the school band? I run track. Cooking class? Oh, this is where she's like, you're friends with Bubba. I don't think I could have an arranged marriage because I don't like anybody enough. I met Targ and I was like, do you know what? I think I could deal with this. He was competent. He was intelligent. He was really, really lovely. And I was like, do you know what? If I had to be with someone forever, I think I'd quite like it to be him. And now we have a child that is exactly the same, because she's at the point where her friends are like, oh my God, I would love a boyfriend. And she's like, why? Why do you want to do that? Just live your life. What's wrong with you? Also, dude, they're like 12. Your life is so uncomplicated in 12. 12? What? Don't make it more complicated by adding more stuff. It's such a hard life when you're 12, because you're not quite a teenager, you're not quite a child, but you really want to just be like, oh my God, and my boyfriend really loves me. And you're like, but you're 12. Your boyfriend should be holding your hand, and if he's doing anything more, I need to get the hose. How involved is the OG creator? I'm going to be honest, I don't know. My assumption was that she'd be fairly involved, but I don't know. You might have to look it up because I saw it on a Facebook page. So. Still got this bean pie in my back. Sorry, I didn't mean to cough. Bean pie! I'm so sorry. Sorry, all of a sudden my throat was really tickly and I had to cough, so I just muted it while I finished coughing. It's not nice to cough down the camera. Sorry, into the microphone. It's not nice. I need a white sauce one. Okay. And I do try not to do it, but unfortunately, you know, like sometimes when you'll talk and it'll be like, last orders. It's last orders, everyone. Give me your stuff. I'm just gonna stand here and stare at you. I knew Mr. Cheese was the one we both fell asleep on my sofa on the first date. Oh, frill dress. We were gone for like 20 minutes and I was the one who woke up first and woke him up. Oh, that's cute. It's like, oh, it's so cute. Right, there is definitely a farm here somewhere. There's definitely a farm here. Is it down? Oh no, I understand. That's her restaurant. It's all right, I'm an idiot. Right, let's go back. What quests have we got? We need to take that to Buzzington Hills, that's fine. Yay, I just unlocked chocolate! And no, I want chocolate. I want chocolate too, but I'm trying to be a good girl. Targ's gonna get me a new rice cooker. So I quite like to eat rice with tuna and mushrooms and stuff and a bit of soy for my lunches, and it's actually a lot healthier for you than just scoffing bread all the time. But our rice cooker is very, very old, and it's got to the point that it doesn't matter how good I clean it. When we cook, everything tastes slightly moldy, and it's just like, even if the rice is brand new and fresh, and it's just not right. So Targ's going to buy me a new rice cooker. Hopefully the one we get is much smaller than the one we have, because the one we have is so big it takes up like half a side. I once asked my mum why adults even bother having kids, and she told me it was so they could have an excuse to play on the playground without looking weird. So true. Do you know how many swings I went? How many swings I swanged when I had a child? Do you know? But do you know the other great thing about kids? Other than the fact, you know, we love them and they're wonderful. You can use them as an excuse to not see people. And it's like the best thing. So they'll be like, someone going, oh my God, we should totally meet up for a coffee. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah, random woman I've just met that I don't really know who the flip you are. Give me your phone number. I'm never going to contact you. And it's like, oh, she's woken up with a fever today and I don't want to pass on whatever it might be. Oh no, that's completely understandable. We'll meet up for a coffee another time. Just let me know when she gets better. Of course I will. I never speak to these people again. I am very bad in social situations if you spring shit on me. Because I'll be like, yeah, okay, that sounds like, yeah, that's fine. And then I'm just like, I never need to speak to this person again because they don't know who I am. And what I will do is just never go back to that place. Oh, I love swings. Teaching Tapo how to swing on a swing was one of my proudest moments as a parent. Except when she kept getting really upset, and then it was like, just look, follow what Mummy's doing. I can't do what you're doing. My legs don't work the same way your legs work. No, baby, they do. They do. If you think back to when you were a child and all those things like swinging on a swing, riding a bike, you know, like skipping something, not even with a rope, but just like, you know, when you skip with one foot in front of another, that sort of stuff. For a child, if you don't know how to explain that properly, that's really complicated. And then they're like, how do I do it? And as an adult, you're like, I don't know. I just do it. How do I teach a child who doesn't know what they're doing how to do these things? And you're like, well, you just kind of do it like this. And they're looking at you going, but I don't know how to do that. It's a hard life for us all, really. But God, I love a swing. remember the first swing I ever took. It was, I don't know if they have them everywhere, but in the UK we have what are called baby swings. So it's like, it basically looks like a little seat with like a barrier around the top so they can hold on with their little legs dangled through the middle, a bit like a high chair. And I stuck her in this swing. She probably was about just before a year old, and I put her in it, and she was like, oh my God, and because obviously she couldn't speak, and she was just like clinging on like I'd left her to die. And she was like white knuckle gripping into this seat, and I'm like, baby, just let go. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Mummy's here. It's all right. So I'm like, I'm just going to push you now. And she's like, and I'm gently trying to push this child. And this child is screaming bloody murder as she's like gently swaying in the breeze because I only touched her like a tiny amount. All of the other parents on the park were like, what is she doing to that child? I'm like, she loves it. She's going to love it. And she's like, she does not love it. And then I was like, right, okay, she's really not loving this. So we're going to scoop her out. We're going to put her back in the pushchair. I get her back into the pushchair, and then she starts to cry. And I'm like, baby, what's the matter? Baby, what's the matter, sweetie? And she's like, she's pointing at the swing again. And I'm like, wait, you want to go back on the swing? And she's like, so I put her back in the bloody swing, and then she just grips onto it again like she's going to die. And I'm like, make up your mind. Do you like it? Do you not like it? So I push the swing again, and she's like screaming bloody murder, and then eventually bloody murder turned into giggling. So it was all good. It was fine. I don't routinely like damage my child's mental health, but eventually she started laughing, and now she loves swings. But it was a long, hard ride to get there, with lots of other judgy parents being like, "What is she doing to that baby?" I don't know what I'm doing. She doesn't tell me what she wants. She can't speak. I just play the part where school is in session as an adult. Yeah, but then you get the people being like, oh my God, that person's an adult sitting somewhere for children. You just can't go to a park as an adult anymore. If my child's first word is bloody murder, I'm going to laugh my ass off. Tadpole's first word was asparagus. And I'm not even joking. She was So we've always had like play food and stuff, so she could like, we play kitchens, I say in inverted commas, where it's like, ooh, would you like some carrots? And then we'd put like fake carrots on a plate, and she'd go, nom, 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 nom. But we had an asparagus, and Tag was with her, and he was going, oh, you're going to have some bread? Oh, you like bread? And she's just sort of like babbling, annoyed in her head. And then he's like, and there's some asparagus. And she took it out of his hand, looked at it, looks directly at his face, and went, asparagus. And he just went, ooh. Ploo, our child's a genius. She's just said the word asparagus. And I'm like, yeah, all right. Babies don't say asparagus. That's quite a complicated word for a child. And he's like, no, she said it. And I walk in, I'm like, okay. Can't say mummy and daddy or mama and dada, but she can say asparagus. Okay, baby, yeah, that's fine. I walk in, and she turns around, she goes, asparagus. And I'm just like, well, okay, we've got a tiny genius on our hands, and we clearly need to do this. My first word was no. Mine was nurse. Take that as you will. I spent a lot of time in hospital. It does make sense. But yeah, it's like, yeah, she's a genius, and clearly we should lend her out. But yeah, so Tadpole's first word was asparagus. What? No, I'm not getting any mail today. I don't think anybody loves us. Bubba, I don't think people love us. Well, that bridge was difficult today. Most children's first words are like mama, dada, no, yes, or whatever your language's equivalent is. Because they're nice and simple and stuff like that. It doesn't tend to be asparagus or nurse. Oh, it's the witch lady. We should probably go talk to her. Yeah, it's most of the time it's repetitive words like mam, because if you put your word, this is coming from somebody who used to educate children again. When you say these words, if you put your mouth together, that sounds so weird. When you say the word mam like that, with the way you put your mouth, that's a very simple lip pattern for a child to do when they don't have teeth. So if you think about all of the words that they can't say, but think about as an adult, we have teeth and our tongue touches our teeth when we talk. If you don't have teeth, you can't make that sound. So when people are like, oh, they can't say this word, and I'm like, well, yeah, because they don't have feckin' teeth, do they? A lot of the ways that we talk, with the way we form our mouths and our tongues, is because we have teeth. Which is the reason why, for example, when you have dentistry work, if they take teeth out, you can have issues with not being able to talk properly because you're so reliant on the fact that when you talk, your tongue stops at your teeth. Educational with Ploo. We had the vent, now we're on the education. Welcome, sit. I am Francesca Fortuna, the great and powerful. And you must be Ploo, correct? We've met 3 times. It worries me that she can't remember my name. Is she magical or is she forgetful? No need to look so shocked. I, Francesca Fortuna, know all, but not my name, apparently, even though we've met 3 times. I can see into the future and pull the strings of fate. Sorry, I've just realised Jode's comment said, I love a good swing like skydiving without the imminent death. I don't know, I've seen a lot of people jump off swings who broke legs, and you can die from having a broken leg, so... For you, my dear Ploo, I once watched a boy... Sorry to stop in the middle of a sentence. I once watched a boy go so high over the swing that he then flew off, and our swing set was near trees, and he smashed straight into a tree. Yep. He didn't get hurt, but it was quite funny. I can peer past the cosmic veil and pry from it the information you seek. Dare you? Take your chances and heed my word. I feel it. The ley lines connecting, weaving, leading us forward. Showing us... Excuse me, I had a bit of a cough then. Sorry. Showing us the path to good fortune and favour at your next market. Ah, I see it. The people they cry out for. Me. But be warned, this effect will only last until next week. I have spoken. Thank you, Francesca Fortuna. I don't know what I've done without you. I was like, where the hell did this onion come from? And then I've just remembered, it's from here, isn't it? It was from the well. Right. Yeah, if you don't know much about children, the development that children have to go through is quite fascinating. Unless, of course, you're not interested in it, and I do apologise that I've bored you with more child development shit. You can die from a broken leg if it just doesn't happen often because medical science is now good enough to help with the infectious and bone shards that cut into your veins. Yes. It's like most things. You could die from it, but thankfully medical science is so good at this point, we shouldn't do. It's like when people have to give birth to difficult babies. Back in the old days, if you consider in a very old Regency story, a great way to end a story is like, and the mother died during childbirth. Which obviously did happen during those times, but due to medical science nowadays, you can still die from childbirth. But it is less likely now. But there are still, unfortunately, things that they just can't compensate for, like sepsis is a bitch. But yeah, there are a lot of things you could die from that you hope that you wouldn't, but there are a lot of things that we should be able to save people from. Right, we need to go talk to Mikey. And what's the other dude? Donatello. Where's Leonardo and Raphael? Furious. Donnie was too nice about it, but I can tell. Hey, Ricky did. Hey, Mikey, how'd the snack prototype turn out? I'm sorry, I've got a really tickly throat now. Yeah, not gonna lie, I didn't hit the way I was hoping. You know, it was like, fine, but something just wasn't clicking. Felt good at first, but the cream didn't really mesh with the rest of it, really. Donnie was trying to be cool about it, but when he didn't grab seconds, I knew it was kind of a bummer. That's okay, Mikey. We learn from our mistakes more than our successes. Whoa, that's deep. You're like super smart. That totally tracks, dude. I'm not throwing in the towel yet. You're making your own stuff. I'll figure this snack out. Just need some more noodling, you know? I've got some thinking, some experimenting to do. Thanks for all your help. I'll keep working on this. You'll be the first to know when I crack it. I love you, Mikey. Rookie, my dude, thanks for hanging in there with me. Snack's not perfect yet, but I'm totally keeping the dream alive. I love you, Mikey. Is that door always open? Yes. All them webtoons with magic still have women dying at childbirth left and right. I do wonder why they're all crap at keeping their mothers alive when they can heal a sword through all your vital organs. Because I would imagine most people who write webtoons don't know very much about gynecological things. And to be fair, it's just easier, isn't it? Just kill off a parent. They got mental trauma that they need to like soothe themselves with by sleeping with someone, I guess. The amount of people in webtoons who are like, my mum died and I'm so desperately upset, but God, that guy's really hot. Maybe if I sleep with him, I'll feel better. If you deal with your problem of your mother dying by banging a dude, I'm not sure that's the way that works. I'm not sure they don't know much about sword wounds either. Magical fairy magic heals everything but childbirth. Donatello worked all night, no breaks. Well, 2 small breaks. But with such passion, with such excitement, such exuberance. And now I present to you, Orange. Donatello is overwhelmed. Donatello craves tranquility, calm, serenity, all the things Donatello exudes. The world must feel Donatello's inner peace, though, through color. Donatello gifts you the momentous task of returning with the most calming blue. Do you know when he told me he made orange and then he gave me brown? Do you know what orange looks like, sweet boy? Another thing most webtoons and most manga artists don't understand is the age of children. They will literally have like babies and toddlers doing things that babies and toddlers just don't do. I love children. I've worked with children a long time. I have a child. I look after a lot of children. Babies are potatoes, okay? They can't do anything. They just lay there and they look cute. I'm sorry, why have I got silk now? What is this? Where did I gain this? Babies are just basically potatoes with faces. And then they get more interesting as they get older. What am I trying to do? Blue. They eat, they poop, they scream. That's all baby do. Yep. And it is surprising how exhausting that can be for a young parent. And that's all they do. I mean, babies, when you first bring them home, I say should because not all of them do, sleep for how many hours are in a day? 24 hours? They probably sleep for a good, 22 hours a day for when you first bring them home. Did he want pigment or dye? Pigment. And you will still be because obviously they wake you up in the night. That's the problem. Because they will be awake for 20-minute sections to where they will eat, vomit, need changing, and then they will go back to sleep. and they just go back to sleep. I mean, they will literally fall asleep while you are feeding them. Did you see Donatello's whole demeanor relax right in front of your eyes? Donatello feels light, like a color weight has been lifted. Donatello has found peace in this blue pigment, but also something else. Something unexpected. A clarity, a vision. You must leave Donatello to nap, to dare to dream, and then return tomorrow for a color revelation like no other. Okay, Donatello, you do you, man. Strange little man. You do you, man. I don't care anymore. And the thing is that babies can be very boring. Which is why whenever I see a teenager who's like, oh my God, I would love a baby, I'm like, please do not. One, they will take up every single moment of your day, even if they're sleeping. Because if they're sleeping, you probably have something that you should be doing. Like, you could be cleaning, because they make a lot of mess for a thing that doesn't move. They make a hell of a mess. Okay? And no one prepares you for what it's like when you have to change a newborn nappy. Okay? They didn't put those in any of the books. That is the most disgusting, horrible thing I have ever had to experience. Okay, I've looked after hundreds of children, okay? Hundreds and hundreds of children. Okay? They do not prepare you for what comes out of a newborn. They do not prepare you for what comes out of a newborn. They're like, they're so lovely and they're pink. It's blood, isn't it? It's not. Yeah, it's basically what they would have ingested when they're in the womb, basically, which you hope is not much. But yeah, it's like a black tar. And it is the worst smelling thing. And our issue was that Tadpole was being a bit of a pain because she was drinking lots, but she wasn't giving much up, if you see what I mean. So I change her. And she sort of makes this frowny face. And she was like days old. And I'm like, oh, do you think she's all right? And Targ's like, of course she's all right. She's just frowning. She's allowed to frown. And then she sneezes. But I've still got her nappy open. She sneezes. And as she sneezes, we've all been there. We've all sneezed and farted at the same time. Let's not judge anyone for doing it. Okay, we're all getting older. If you haven't done it yet, you will do it eventually. And babies do it a lot. Okay, and she sneeze farted, and unfortunately her nappy was not sealed, and it went all up my leg. Which unfortunately, when you've just had a baby and your hormones are all over the place, I cried because I was like, this is my only clean pair of trousers. So of course Targ had to go home and get me some clean clothes. No one prepares you for that shit, man. I love my kid. I love her desperately. She is an angel and my sweet little one, but no one prepares you for that shit. They were like, all they would do is they're like, make sure that you've got bottles and stuff, but nobody prepares you for the fact that your baby could backfire on you. Nobody prepares you for that. Nobody prepares you for when you start feeding them milk, their nappy will be green. Nobody prepares you for if you breastfeed, that your baby's nappy will be yellow with chunks in it. So there are so many new mums who get like scoffed at by the maternity nurses because they know it. Oh, that's nice for you. I don't scoff at people because I know things they don't. I educate people. That's what you're there for. The worst nurses in the world for like thinking they're better than everyone else are maternity nurses, I'm saying right now. Oh my God, look at the chicken. Do you see how I captured the Bagurk wings? The likeness is on the chop. I was thinking we need something to compliment the Bagurk. Compliment. Something to evoke a deeper emotion. I was thinking a scarecrow. Interesting choice. I know, right? Not what you expect. I will wait in anticipation for your scarecrow photo. I'm trying to think where there are scarecrows. I know there's pumpkin-headed ones somewhere. I just don't remember where they are. I would imagine probably in the farms. Probably in one of these ones. I think there might be one. It might be in Buzzington Hills. Or Windyworth Fields. We'll have to go have a look. But yeah, baby's gross, man. Love them desperately. Gross. And they have no shame. They don't care. They will... Nothing warned you for baby death grip, okay? Baby death grip is the strongest grip in the world. You think a vice is strong? You think like someone who wants to hurt you has a strong grip? They've never met a baby, okay? Baby death grip is the strongest thing in the world. If they've got hold of your hair, just deal with the fact that you'd have less hair, okay? But you will have to remove it from their hand because they will wrap that little shit round their finger and cut the blood circulation off to their hand. You have to be so careful with babies. They will actively try to kill themselves. Okay, they will grab things that they're not supposed to grab. They will then wind it round. They'll stuff it in their mouth. You have to clean them. I mean, they don't even move, and their hands will be the most disgusting thing in the world. They'll just, because they basically spend the whole time with their little hands just gripped, like deathly grip, like they've got tiny fists of fury, and it will be the most disgusting pool of grossness. And you'll be like, okay, could I just pry your hand open to clean it? And they're like, no, it's mine. And it's just, and then the midwives will be like, oh, they've got such a lovely grip. And I'm like, dude, she nearly removed my eye. Like, just, and you have to be very gently cleaning their hands, and then you open all their fingers. You have to make sure there's nothing in between their fingers, and you have to do the same to their toes. And it's humans as a whole species. I'm surprised we haven't died a lot sooner, if I'm going to be honest, because our babies are like the worst babies in the world. You consider all these animals that just like, I can walk, I can sing, I can dance. And our babies just lie there like a potato, slowly trying to kill themselves. And it's like, dude, please stop. Oh, there's flowers here. We should probably pick up those flowers. Babies will actively try to kill themselves daily. That's why you get so tired. It's nothing to do with the fact that they don't do much. Oh, it's the racers again. They will actively try to kill themselves. See you later, boys. Do. You suck at life. You threw a banana peel at me. I hope you die in a hole. But baby removes your face. Also, you've never felt pain unless you've been bitten by a child who has the one sharpest tooth in the world. Because you would imagine that the more teeth they have, the more it would hurt. Nope, you need just one little tooth in a dream. I got so savaged by Tadpole. So she had one little tooth coming, and then you always make the mistake of being like, show Granny your tooth, and then you put your little finger in their mouth. Clean, obviously, don't just put your filthy hand in someone's mouth, and you like lift up their little gum, and you show Granny their little shiny tooth. And that's when she got me. She bit the tip of my finger, and she actually cut through my skin. That was how bad it was. Babies are savage little murderers, and they will go for everyone. Okay? When they're like in Twilight, when they go, we don't turn babies because they're savage and they can't control themselves, that's because those people had actually met real babies, okay? They are lazy, they do nothing, they're like cats. They just sort of lay there expecting everybody to do something but could kill themselves at any moment, but they will draw blood. Babies are vicious, but adorable. Like me. Hey, you like making things? Look what I spotted while we were racing. It's all yours. Blueberry jam. But I already had that. Wait, blueberries? I don't even know if I have blueberries. We should probably catch some fish. We should probably catch some fish. We haven't done that for a long time. I went in quite the wrong direction, didn't I? Right, I need to... I did not land well with the fish. Here they come. I can't see you over there. Come back and touch my bobber. It's a fish. What a beauty. I don't like the noise of it. I'm just going to point out, I don't really like the noise of the line. It's not enough line-like, but it's quite offensive to the ears. You will come to me because you could be rare. I found a shiny coin of some sort. I found a plate fish, and it's 3.25 paws long. That's a new record. God, that brings back nursery memories. I'm looking at it going, is that a paper plate that they've turned into a fish? This is bringing back memories of things we had to do with kids. Oh God, it's all back to the children again. I can't escape it. I knew I didn't even want a baby after my sister was born, and I'm not changing my mind, even as I'm savaged by the rage 30 hormones no one warns women about. I'm sorry, Fennex. I am so sorry. Nobody warned you. Nobody warned you. This is my educational thing, okay? I'm warning everyone. I'm warning you all. At 30, you will have a big rush of hormones if you're a girl, and it sucks, okay? Okay? And even if you don't want babies, your body's going to be like, we can have a baby, though. Wouldn't that be great? We could have a baby. Now, I already had a baby by the age I was 30, because I had tadpole at 29. So, I already had a baby. Took 2 years, and then my body was like, we could do it again, though. No. I could. No. Right, I'm confused. I've got a picture of this one. Didn't I also get a photo of the... Is it different? I might be... I was going to say, didn't I also have a picture of the pedal dancer? No, I did. I wanted to keep that one. Oh, I'm just taking this one. But yeah, the influx of hormones when you're in your 30s, that because your body's like, we could probably have a baby now. I would love to say to you all that it gets better after that. I'm so sorry that squeaked in your ear. I had to take my earbud out. It's not going to get better. I am so sorry for all of you, because as someone in their 40s currently, now you get the opposite, where your body's starting to lose all the hormones. So it's no longer going to be, we can have a bit. Do you want to have a baby? We could totally have a baby. Now it's more like, dude, you're just old and maybe you should just like dry up and just be awful. So you become sort of like more bitter with life. You just become slightly more angry. Like imagine if you have very severe PMS, and I'm sorry to any dudes who are watching this, but if you want to have a relationship with women in your life, I assume you all have mothers. This is something that happens to them, and it might be nice for you to actually learn about it. If you have really bad PMS, that's what it's going to be like for like 20 years of your life. Constantly, every day. I have never been warm a day in my life because I have circulation issues due to my heart condition. Well, I do now, and it's horrible. Is this what you all warned me about? Is this what life was like for people who could, like, get hot? Because it needs to stop now. I don't like this. I'm happy to be cold and miserable, please. Sorry, I popped into the mic. I'd rather be cold and miserable at this point. I don't like this. What? I'd rather be miserable. Take it back. But yeah, it's like, as a woman, everyone's like, isn't it wonderful to be a girl? Oh my God, you get to have children. You get to experience what it's like to give birth. Except all of the other horrible stuff that comes in, like raging hormones that just hit whenever. The fact that I can literally watch like the Andrex puppy advert and I will cry like a bitch. Because I'm like, oh my God, that puppy's so beautiful. What is wrong with me? It's a puppy, get over it. Oh my God, look at him. Look at his little legs. The worst one was the John Lewis Christmas adverts. Every flipping year, they bring them out and it's like some sad little family with a dead relative. And I'm like, they miss him so much. Doug's just like, baby, you okay? And I'm like, no, I'm not okay. Do I look okay? It's okay, sweetie, I love you. Yeah, stupid hormones. Hate hormones. They can go away now, please. Well, they are. So, you know, I would say it get better. It doesn't. They're going away, but they do it in like... They do it in a way that's just savage. Just makes you more immorally angry. Hello. That's why I play cozy games, because it lessens the rage. Oh my goodness, I love your hairband. Where did you get your hairband from? Because I want that. Welcome, may your day be filled with good food and a nap. God, you know how much I'd love a nap. I saw Cherry sizing up the front of the Dairy Me milk bar for a new edition. Needs Humphrey's help with it. Oh, I've got to go back to Cherry. I'm this close to catching my grandma's beagle in a blanket and picking her up like a baby. If you don't want a baby, don't have a baby. Never have a child if you're not 100% on it, because the problem is they're really difficult to get rid of if you don't want them. You can't just leave them on the doorsteps on the fire station like you used to do in the old days. I'm joking. I'm 100% joking. Please do not take them. You know, like, babies are two yeses in a relationship. If there's one no, then you don't have a baby. Also, they cost a lot. They take, you know, it's not just a, well, it's here now. They cost a lot. They take a long time. And in this day and age, in this climate, having a child, it's hard, man. Okay, you got everyone and their best friend on the internet making stupid videos and getting your kids to like lick Tide Pods and God knows what, sniff cinnamon. Apparently there's a new one that Tadpole was telling me about, and she's like, everyone who does this is an idiot. And I'm like, do you know what? Thank God for you. Thank God for you, man. I'm so glad my child's not insane. I'm this close to... Oh, sorry. She's not a small dog. I'm terrified of small children in general. Be a fun aunt and uncle. You don't have to have kids. Okay? There are enough children in this world that don't have homes because so many people feel obliged by culture, religion, their families and tradition to have children that they don't want. Don't do it if you don't want to, that's fine. You live your life, it's your life, and let's be fair here, if all of the older generation are the ones that are telling you need to do it, they're going to be dead soon anyway. Live in hope, everyone, that eventually they'll be gone and you'll still be living and you can do what you like. Life advice with Ploo. It's clean. I am an auntie. I'm an auntie. I am an auntie too. 2, 4. I'm an auntie to 7 children on my side. I think it's like 9 on the other side. I've got lots of little sproglets, okay? That I can, if I ever get the need to like be like, oh my God, I love babies. I can just like look at one and go, okay, I'm done. Your baby's lovely. Or, you know, I could always go back to work and work with children again. You know, if I ever wanted to like really damage my mental health again. If I get my way, it stays that way. Mr. Cheese, have a say though before we do anything. Last time I checked, I had 12 nibblings, and I'm happy only seeing one of them a couple of times a year. I'm happy to be the fun aunt. And obviously, Tadpole doesn't have any siblings, so it's nice that she gets to spend time with people. I'm more than happy not to have more kids, if I'm going to be honest. Right, I was supposed to get the Dairy Me milk bar. Is that what somebody said? Because she wants to do something? My stepsisters need to stop. That's what I think about my brother all the time. We always joke about the fact that he doesn't stop having kids. He's got 4 by 3 women now. To be fair, in his defense, the last one he's married to, and she's pregnant with their second child. But when they came up to me at the beginning of the year last year, I'm like, by the way, we're having another baby. And I was just like that. They're like, please stop the evil laughing. It's freaking us out. No. Auntie to 3, love them all to bits, but happy when they go home at the end of the day. Your house is so much cleaner when you don't have kids. I have stains all over the place, and sometimes she doesn't know where they've come from. I'm like, I have never met a child, and I've looked after a lot of kids at this point. Like I said, hundreds of children over all the years that I've worked. I have never met a child who makes more crumbs eating than my own child. We have to hoover out her chair daily because they're just everywhere. It's like she produces them like she's like made of sand. I don't know how she does it, but she does it. I have 2 down in Oklahoma, and they have 11 between the both of them. 2 stepsisters and good Lord. 11's a lot. I mean, I love babies, okay? But they do grow up into grumpy teenagers. That's 11 teenagers. Could you imagine that? Tadpole is so messy. Little tree is cleaner. Hello, Zayoth. That's 5.5 kids between the 2 of them. Do they share the half a kid? Which one gets the top half? They need to stop. Yeah. At that point, it does become like... At that point, it does become sort of like, why do you keep having children? Is it because you have a desperate need to be loved by something, anybody? Because I did know a lady who literally said to me the only time she ever felt loved was when she had a baby because they were reliant on you. And I remember thinking how sad that was. That her life was so unfulfilled or unfulfilling for her that the only time she felt loved is when she had to give birth to another child. But it also doesn't mean just keep bringing babies into the world. That means get therapy and learn to love yourself. I was the first one here. You've been very quiet. They're loving it. You've had lots of meetings. Yeah, I need to finish in a minute anyway. This will probably be my last day because I can't risk not finishing by 12.
Don't you go?
Not right now.
Go in the blue. What you feel?
She is Cherry, isn't she?
Don't play.
Right. Everyone said you wanted to do an expansion, but you're not talking to me.
Oyo. Hiya. Get you down.
Maybe I need to deliver the thing. Mooey's got his paws full with his pizzeria grand opening. Oh, pizzeria. Pizzeria. And if me and Mr. Cheese ever got pregnant, I will do it once. Having one's fine. As someone who only had one child. You will have people tell you you're selfish because you don't have another child. I was fine during my pregnancy. Having tadpole was when we had the issues. Also, it's your body. If people want you to have more children, as I said to them, you can have a baby for me. Amazingly, no one ever stepped up and gave me a baby. Ploo gets quite savage when she's pissed off, I will point out. You want to give me a baby? That's fine. I'll have more babies. Nobody stepped up and gave Ploo a baby. Where's Ploo's baby? My mother-in-law got a grandkid about a year ago. She's fine at the moment. My dad hasn't asked me for kids since they started popping them out like piñatas. Well, yeah, because now his Christmases cost so much more. They always like the idea of having loads of grandchildren until they realise they actually have to buy them presents at Christmas and their birthdays. And it's like, you go, well, that's all right. I'll set a limit of like £20 each or $20 each. $20 for 11 kids? That's a lot of money, man. That's a hell of a money. I'm so sorry. I didn't. Right. Yeah, okay. I didn't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's not my fault. It accidentally... Because I didn't like what any of you was ordering. My mum's not really fussed on kids. She had 4 because my dad liked kids. Well, she had 4 because she can't say no. Tradition. Also, this wasn't this we knew this because she used to tell us all the time, which, you know, great for the mental health. Is she going to tell me? I know she's at Stony Bridge. Okay. Yeah, kids are such a big investment. Mentally, emotionally, financially. It's never a good idea to just have a child. But the amount of people who are just like, whoopsie doodles, oh my God. And we were like being so safe. And then you look at her face and you're like, you weren't being safe. That's not what I heard. We're going to eat this mushroom soup. And I'm going to feed him one of those. If Mr. Cheese gets lucky, we get twins. So anyway, pregnancy for me. Don't wish that on yourself, baby. Don't wish that on yourself. Twins are a very hard pregnancy. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. You have to be so careful when pregnant with twins. Also, remember I've just said how exhausting it is having one baby. Imagine you have 2 babies. Twins runs in my family. It can happen. It runs in our family too. Me and Zayoth were really happy we didn't get the twins. We were really happy because the whole time I'm like, "There's just one baby, right? There's just one baby." And they were like, "Yes, you've only got one." I was like, "Yeah." And then when it was Zayoth's turn, I was like, "Is it just the one?" She's like, "Yes." I'm like, "Just the one?" She's like, "Yes, just the one, baby." Right, I unfortunately have to leave because I actually have an appointment in like half an hour. So, thank you everybody for being here today. I will be back tomorrow with more of this game because I love it so much and it's such a good game. I'll be back tomorrow. I hope everybody has a good rest of their day. Night night, everybody. Go have some food or go to bed. And I will see you all on Friday. I hope you have a lovely day, whatever you're doing, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye, everyone. Bye.